Can y'all hear me? Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat or a yes or something. Let me know if y'all can hear me, please. Because I was getting an error message from StreamYard, but my microphone is on and it looks like, so let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, y'all can. Okay, good. I was getting like a error message at first, but I think I got it straight. I think I figured it out, but I just wanted to make sure before I started talking. And then Abby called me. I know Abby always be looking for me, and Abby be looking out for me. And Abby would be done call me and be like, "Girl, we can't hear you." Happy Friday, everybody! Happy Friday! Listen, I just finished my last full week of school. Hallelujah, honey. I just finished my last full week of school. Yes, happy Juneteenth weekend. Happy Juneteenth weekend. Next week I am in school until Thursday. But baby, listen, I don't even care because Monday is Juneteenth. I don't have to go to work. Tuesday is a full day. Half my students have already told me they are not coming back next week. And you know what I said to them? I said, have a great summer. You have a great summer. Wednesday and Thursday are half days. And so most of the kids aren't going to come Wednesday and Thursday because it's a half a day. Why? Why would you? You're not doing nothing. We done collected the books, grades. Like, there's no reason to come next week. When you're in elementary school or middle school, they do field days and they do fun stuff like that. Child, we ain't doing nothing. When you're a high school student, basically, when you come to school, that means that you are going to basically be helping teachers clean up, put books in the book room, take down posters, run errands. That is what you are going to be doing next week. So what does that mean for the Teacher Project 2.0? Nothing. We don't take no breaks. We'll still go live again. Hopefully that means we'll be able to be more consistent because I'll have a little more free time. El Teddy's schedule has picked up tremendously. He has a few things that's gone on in his personal life that's taken up a lot of his time. And so hopefully that means that my schedule is more flexible to what he had to when he's available. And so hopefully that means we'll be able to be more consistent. So yeah. Let you check to see if you're off. All right, let me say hi to everybody. Let me do my roll call before we get into the hey, Miss Sharon. What's up, Tracy? What's up, Lemon Kush? Hey, little baby. Cool Gamer. Morgan. Hey, Sharita. Kazmi. Hey, Cindy. Diamond Pearl. What's up, Zara? Hey, Conviction. So Jeff. How you guys doing? Nicole Stevens. Hey, Auntie Didi. King Corey TV. Well, hey, King Corey TV. Hey, Tracy. Oh, both my Tracys are here. Yes. Hey, Young Rich. What's up, boo? Miss Baythang. Hey. What's up, Belize? Corner Culture in the house. I remember one of my English teachers in 9th grade wanted us to present our projects on our half day before summer break. I got it. that's just teachers. Just sometimes teachers do too much. What's up, Nap Queen? Because I had one of the teachers at my school told her students that like she's giving full lessons next week, and I'm like, why? Like, why are you making your life hard and my life hard all at the same time? Like, come on. If you ain't get it to them in the last 9 months, you're not gonna get it to them in the last 3 days. Like, y'all stop. People do too much sometimes. I've been out since June 2nd. I work at a high school in the Bay Area. When do you go back to school? I wish we were out June the 2nd, child. We go back. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know when we go back. Last couple of years we've been going back after Labor Day. Like that Tuesday after Labor Day is when we've been going back to work. I'm not sure this year because I think they said they changed it. They changed our calendar for next year, so I think we might go back like maybe a couple of days before Labor Day next year. But don't quote me on that because listen, I ain't even got out of school yet. I know I ain't looking at what day I go back. Hey, movie man, what's up? How you doing? Hey, Below. What y'all say, Xavier? What is Xavier saying? Oh, yeah, she just rude. Yeah. And yeah, right, the teacher at our school that's doing that, she doesn't. She has no life, and I'm like, don't punish the kids because you don't have nothing else to do. I teach social studies. King Corey, I teach social studies. What's up with Pulls My Teeth? Hey, girl, my nephew teaches letting him get extra credit for the days they come in. Oh, at the end of the year? The sad thing is I don't want to give out no extra credit because the kids that's failing, I don't want them to have no reason to come in. You already failing. I told y'all, one girl showed up, what's today, Friday? I had one girl come to school on Wednesday, and I was like, do I know you? I literally don't think I have seen her in 2022. Like, she has been to school a handful of times, and I was like, why are you here? It is literally the last week of school. Why are you here? You teach ELA? Okay, ELA. Yes, ELA. Extra credit is extra work due to work already given. Agreed. But like I said, I'm not offering extra credit to anybody because the ones that need the extra credit at this point are the ones that's failing. Like, I don't know. Stay where you been. Mm-mm. Right. And that's what I really wanted to say to her, not the whole part. But I did. I was like, what? Okay. I had a couple of kids that did that started showing up. And I was like, what? Houdini is not my name. I cannot magically make you pass this class. There's nothing I can do. The last half a day, we just watched movies and roamed the halls my senior year. So let me see. We looked at Black Panther this week. We looked at Dreamgirls. We started watching The Wiz today. Next week, in one of my classes, we started watching The Five Heartbeats because it's Black music. June is also Black Music Month. So in my mind, I justified showing musicals, Black musicals. So we had Dreamgirls, we had The Wiz, and The Five Heartbeats. Mm-hmm. And we showed now Black Panther. I actually have a lesson plan that goes with Black Panther. So I actually did they had an assignment when we looked at Black Panther, but I don't have no assignment for Dreamgirls or The Wiz or The Five Heartbeats. Mm-mm. And if I run out, if they finish watching all those three, then we're gonna probably watch Sparkle. But I want them to see the original Sparkle. I don't like that remake. If I show them Sparkle, it's gonna be the original Sparkle. Okay. One kids need to see The Wiz. Oh my goodness, one of my students hadn't seen The Wiz or The Wizard of Oz. I said, poor baby. I said, you poor thing. I can see that makes sense. Listen, I be trying to make it make sense now. Carmen, nope, I cannot do Carmen, and I can't do Lady Sings the Blues either. Mm-mm. I can't do Carmen because I can't do Beyonce. I can't do Lady Sings the Blues because of the drug use and the cussing. I can't do that. Mm-mm. Now the old Sparkle does have drug use, so I don't know, but it's not the same as Lady Sings the Blues. I feel like. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Lady Sings the Blues. I don't think I'm comfortable showing Lady Sings the Blues. First of all, Lady Sings the Blues is long, but I don't think I'm comfortable showing Lady Sings. I wouldn't have a problem showing Lady Sings the Blues if I were doing a unit on the Harlem Renaissance and I had time to lay some foundation and put it in context. But for me to just put it on at the end of the year as a filler movie, no. The Wiz is very scary. I remember seeing The Wiz. My grandmother took us to see The Wiz when we were kids in the theater. So that lets you know how old I am. I saw it in the theater, but I was a kid. Like, I barely remember it. But I remember being scared. The Wiz is scary. I remember being scared as hell. But about Karma Jones, the original, yes, the movie man, absolutely original. I can do Dorothy Dandridge. Yes, I can do the original. Yes. I Need to Be in Your Class. I've never seen Dreamgirls, The Wiz, or the Girl, you never seen The Five Heartbeats? That is actually one of my favorite movies. I love The Five Heartbeats. Can you show Dreamgirls? Mm-hmm. I showed Dreamgirls. We watched Dreamgirls. Mm-hmm. Yep. What about Ray? I never thought about showing Ray. Again, I don't have a problem showing a movie that has certain things in it if I can lay a foundation. But if I can't lay the foundation for it, then I'm not comfortable just throwing it on as because right now I'm just throwing in filler movies, right? I'm just being honest. They're just filler movies. Now, again, if I were teaching something and I wanted to include Ray Charles, like, civil rights movement or something, I don't know, then I can lay some foundation. Because of course his whole life wasn't about drugs, but there is drug use in the movie. Hairspray is a good one. Yep. Hairspray is a good one. Hairspray is a good one. And Hairspray is actually another good one to show if you're talking about the civil rights movement, and it's right here in Baltimore. It takes place in Baltimore. So actually, thank you, King Corey. So Hairspray might go on my list. No Beyonce, Hate Aloud, Her Return is Approaching. Child, you know where you are. So Jeff, I love you and you love me, but you know where you are, child. Oh, you were thinking of the original Carmen. Okay, yeah. Now the original Carmen, you're right. I could show it. Sister Act, yes. Sister Act, especially Sister Act 2. That's my favorite. Sister Act 2. Never seen The Five Heartbeats, but I'm doing it next week as a personal assignment since I found the script. It's a good movie. I love Five Heartbeats. Yep. Sister Act is a good one too. Yeah, Sister Act is a good one. So anyway, so that's what's going on with that. I wanted to come on even though it's late. Y'all know I normally don't try to come on this late, y'all, and we can't be on here long because I got something to do at 9:00. But you're well. Thank you, so Jeff. Mm-hmm. Doesn't The Five Heartbeats have drug issues in it? It does. Now that you bring that up, it does. No. I already started showing the movie now. I don't know. I guess when I think about Lady Sings the Blues, I just think about how I don't know. You bring up a good point. I hate when y'all make sense. What's up? Make it make sense. I just saw a video of Ray Charles reading the dog shit out of Elvis. Basically said he was a talentless thief. Well, no lies detected. I mean, he stole it, I could show Hamilton. I could show Hamilton. Hamilton is actually one I could show. I might actually show Hamilton. Okay. All right. We'll have to find that clip though. Make it make sense. I definitely have to find that clip. Oh, I definitely wouldn't show The Color Purple without some foundation. Girl, them children knows all that. Not one innocent soul in the room. That's absolutely true, Cindy. But here's what's going to happen. Let the wrong kid go home and tell the parent something. Then that parent will act like their child's been living in a convent their whole life, child. Idlewild, you know what? I'll have to go back and I haven't seen Idlewild since I saw it when it first came out. I haven't seen Idlewild since it first came out. I would have to go back and rewatch it my damn self. Boycott is the best portrayal of Dr. King I've seen. It made him human and not so angelic and untouchable. I think Selma did a good job of showing his vulnerabilities and his not so perfect side. I think Selma did a good job of that too. Y'all are my co-teachers. Well, thank y'all so much. But like I said, to be honest with you, probably next week we're not gonna be watching any movies anyway, because for the few kids that are gonna be there, they're gonna be helping me do stuff, get my classroom and stuff taken care of. So we probably ain't gonna be watching too many movies or anything next week anyway. Like I said, one of my classes is still they've finished watching The Wiz. Um, Another class was they were watching the Five Heartbeats. Maybe I won't finish the Five Heartbeats now. They weren't hardly watching it anyway. They didn't appreciate it like I needed them to appreciate it. And another one of my classes was still watching Dreamgirls, child. Cadillac Records, no ma'am. Nope. Child, we ain't even got started. Let's get into it, because we could be doing this all day long talking about movies. Oh, I love Cabin in the Sky. I love Stormy Weather. Joyful Noise. I never looked at Joyful Noise. Joyful Noise. You talking about the one with Queen Latifah and Dolly Parton? Is that what Joyful Noise was? I never saw Joyful Noise, but I love y'all know I can't get them kids to watch no black and white movie. And y'all know good and daggone well I can't get them kids to watch no black and white movie. Now I know y'all better stop that. What's up, nephew? Hey, boo. Okay. So here's the reason why I had to come down here. Let me get a couple of little small stuff out the way, and then we got to get to Bravo and Diana and Sergio. Real quick, though, Gutta K from Bad Boys, child. Gutta K got arrested the other night. The police suspected that he had counterfeit money when he was at a booking down in Indiana. He was later cleared and released, but I guess either he was passing counterfeit money or somebody had passed him some counterfeit money, or the money was never counterfeit and they suspected it was counterfeit. But Gutta did get arrested, child. They done posted his mug shot and everything else. But he's out of jail now, and he did do a live talking about his jail experience. Here's what's funny to me about these people. Now, the whole time you were on Bad Boys, and even on your social media, whatever, you bad. You are big and bad. You ready to fight. You put that on everybody. You put that on everything. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. You Billy Badass. You spent 5 hours in jail and you act like you was down at Attica on lockdown in the middle of the riot. If y'all listen to his live when he is talking about in jail and how they didn't give him no water and how I said, child, everybody is a gangster and a thug until they got to do gangster and thug shit. Now you out here talking real reckless about who you gonna fight, who you gonna beat up, and who better not say nothing to you. You spend 5 hours in jail and you act like you are ready to start a crusade on jail reform. I said, what? So you never even made it out of central booking. You do realize you never made it to prison, right? You realize that you were in the jail. You never made it out of the jailhouse. And there is a difference between jail and prison, sir. Listen, if you were released the same day, you never made it out of central booking. You might have been in a holding cell, but you ain't go nowhere. And I just find it very interesting that you had all this rah, and you talking about he gonna sue them and how bad they treat, and he had to. Here's the funny part, y'all. If y'all listen to his little live he did, he said when the police, I guess, was trying to arrest him or whatever, he was scared about the police shooting him. Do y'all know what he told the police? Y'all gonna laugh when I tell y'all what he told the police. He told the police that he is a celebrity, and so they shouldn't shoot him because it'll be a big deal. Celebrity Gunner? You a celebrity now? Sir, you have 1 million followers on Instagram. That does not make you a celebrity. You were on a B-list streaming app reality show. Sir, that does not make you a celeb. I didn't know who Gutter was until Bad Boys. I didn't. I didn't know who he was. Had never heard of him before until the Bad Boys show. Anyway, I mean, I know that he was around. I mean, I know that he had a following and stuff like that, but I didn't know who he was. I just think we use these words too loosely. You are a celebrity, sir. I just think we're using these words very loosely. Anyway, so that's Gutter, child. I want to give y'all the update on Gutter, honey. Gutter K should go to college. I knew him on Bigo, but all the Bigo girls are delusional. Well, see, I don't even be on Bigo beliefs. I can't do the Bigo. Hey, Amir. Celebrities don't pass off counterfeit money. Well, they do pass off counterfeit bags, but that's another conversation for another day. Anyway, they done had the end. So today marked the end of an era. The Wendy Williams show has come to an end. And let me say this. I am not a big Wendy Williams fan, and I have never watched the Wendy Williams show. Like, I honestly could say in the history of the Wendy Williams show, I have never watched the whole episode. I might have watched a clip here or there, but I have never watched from beginning to end. It's just not my thing. But I think that what they did to Wendy Williams was utterly disrespectful. The fact that, and let me say this based on what I know, because what I don't know is if there was an attempt made and Wendy refused. I don't know that. But what I will say is I think it is utterly disrespectful that Wendy Williams was not there. Like, I already told y'all that they should allow Wendy Williams to come back like the whole final month, so that people could say their goodbyes to her and she could get her flowers. Wendy did it to herself. Well, what did she do to do it to herself, Bobo? What did she do to do it to herself? I used to faithfully watch the Hot Topic segment until she started messing up on them giving stale tea. Well, Wendy always listen. Wendy's claim to fame was that she told shit that wasn't always true. Now they ended Wendy's show with Sherry Shepherd as the host. It was ghetto. It was low class. It was degenerative. I don't respect it. Well, that was whole symbolic because, of course, Sherry Shepherd is taking over the Wendy Williams show. They're just changing the name, child. I heard they asked her and she refused. And that's what I'm saying. Based on information that I had now, if they asked her and she refused, then what are you going to do? But I think that, again, I didn't watch it, so I don't know. I know they did do like an acknowledgement or something like that. But I just think that's a shame. Hey, Pat, I just think that's a shame. She may not have been able to physically walk in the building, but she could have came down to the Zoom. Y'all think she's still not able to do it physically? Maybe. Nasty and rude. You let your personal life mess with your career. Well, I don't know. I think in Wendy's case, I think it was a combination of things. Beyond disrespectful, I've heard Wendy turn down the invitation, but they could have done better. Yeah, I feel like they could have done better. Even if she refused to come personally, I feel like that they could have done more. That's my opinion. Yeah, I feel like they could have done more. But anyway, that's so the end of an era, y'all. The Wendy Williams show has officially closed the doors. It is over. Shana na na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Let's not pretend like Wendy is in control of all her faculties. Presently, she struggles to formulate a sentence. Maybe I ain't seeing what y'all seeing. Because the last couple of times I saw Wendy, I didn't think she looked that bad. When she did that interview with Fat Joe, I didn't think she did that bad. But y'all seem to think she did, but I don't think she did that bad. They had her pictures up with guests. I don't know. Anyway, what is that, child? After that drop to the floor and divorce, she ain't never recovered. Yeah, now that is true. She never did recover from that divorce. Now, she never did recover from that. She absolutely did not recover from that. I'm with you, Miss Sharon. I really don't. I mean, I don't. The last couple of times I saw Wendy, I don't know. Like I said, y'all see stuff I don't see. I don't know a lot about Wendy Williams because, like I said, I don't follow her like that. So y'all might know stuff I don't know. Clearly, y'all know some stuff I don't know. Y'all see some stuff I don't see. She the crazy auntie now, child. But she built that show from the ground up. It's sad how they did her. Yeah, I mean, I just think that they could have done more, and that's just my opinion. I think they weren't interested. I don't know. I just feel like they could have done more. So anyway, that's what it was with the Wendy show. Now I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get to these Bravo people. Y'all saw this clip. Y'all know I ain't watching the Kardashians. I have no interest in the Kardashians, but I did see this clip down to the shade room where Kim Kardashian said that she wanted to lock herself in a closet because of how chaotic their Christmas picture was last year. Because every time they got ready to take the picture, North will put up her middle finger and will mess up the picture. I guess I'm just too old school. Do you all know that North finger would have been broke? First of all, the fact at your young age, you putting up your middle finger, that just should not be acceptable in any way, shape, or form. And the fact that you kept doing it, the fact that you thought it was funny and it was cute and you kept doing it, which means that you had no fear of any consequence of you doing it. You had no fear of a consequence. Because, see, you would have only, first of all, I would have never even in my mind, how old is North? 10, 11? I don't even know how old she is. But I know she ain't grown. There would never even be a thought in my brain. There would never even be a thought in my brain of me putting my middle finger up at the Christmas picture. Okay, that's just number one. But if I was dumb enough, stupid enough, or was feeling froggy enough to do it once, certainly the way that my mama or my daddy would have responded, it would definitely would have precluded me from doing it more than one time. To the point where you wanted to lock yourself in a closet? I said, I bet you her nanny could have got her to stop because that's probably who raising her ass anyway. Why y'all ain't go get the nanny? That is probably who got North in check. Go get the nanny. I bet you the nanny can stop her ass. She been putting that finger up. She's comfy doing it. Exactly. I knew North was going to be a problem a long time ago. I knew North was going to be a problem when y'all fucking named her a direction. Her name is Northwest. She's confused from the beginning. Because that's not a name. That is a direction. The hell you naming your child a direction for? Northwest? Like, that's not funny. That shit ain't cute. Who thought that was a good idea? Were you still high on your epidural when y'all came up with that shit? Child, North is 9. See, ain't no way in hell. She been she been giving Kim a hard time. But child, y'all better go get the. But the Kardashians let their children run wild. Chris allowed Kylie to date a grown man. Courtney's children be cussing and biting the maids. What? Oh, well. I hope they've been putting aside bail money because that's what they're gonna be needing to go get their churn out of jail, child. I would have woke up next Christmas. Okay. Chicago is even worse. Well, named after a city with, I'm just saying. See, I don't watch them people, so I don't know what they really do. Like, I don't know what happens on the show because I thought, I told y'all I don't think I've watched the Keeping Up with the Kardashians since I think after Kim I think after Kim divorced Chris Humphries and before she married Kanye West is when I stopped watching. I only watched the show for about 3 seasons. I didn't watch it in the beginning. Somewhere in the middle, I watched about 3 seasons. And that was long before I was doing YouTube and all of that. I would just watch it. You know, it was never must-see TV for me, but if I was home when it was on, I would watch it kind of thing. I stopped paying attention to them when Chicago was born. What a shame. She's such a cute little girl. She is. She's a cute little girl now. You wouldn't catch Blue Ivy doing that attention to them. Chicago was born. Oh, between Jay-Z, Grandma Tina, and quiet as it's kept. Blue Ivy be pushing the envelopes too sometimes. Quiet as it's kept. Blue Ivy be playing games. But I know Blue Ivy wouldn't do that. Yeah, I saw that. What were they at? What award show were they at? Was it the BET Awards? It was some award show. And I don't know what Blue Ivy said or did. And I really don't even know what Beyonce turned around and said or did. But the look on Beyonce's face and the look on Blue Ivy's face, when she turned around, she had on like a princess. Beyonce had on like this princess dress. And the way Beyonce turned around and bent down and was in that little girl's face and was talking to her, and she had that look on her face that was like, don't you embarrass me out here in front of these people. That was the look. It was the Grammys. I think it was the BET. That was listen. It was the MTV. One of them award shows, child. The way Beyonce turned around and bent down. I said, yeah. I don't know what you did, Blue Ivy, but you pushed that envelope a little too far. Cause baby, they got a picture of Beyonce. Because they were like backstage or something. They weren't out in front of everybody, but you know the cameras are everywhere. Baby, I said, thank you. I think it was the VMAs. I know the Grammys was when she was telling them that was cute, but she was like, telling them calm down. And when she wanted her juice box, yeah, that was the Grammys. But I think it was the VMAs or the MTV Awards or something. It was one of those cable shows. She told Beyonce to hush before, and Jay-Z just stared. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Listen, I don't find them that interesting. Honestly, like I said, I did watch it for a little while, but Kim Kardashian has always been a brat. I used to like Khloe. I really used to like Khloe, but child, Khloe, I don't even know her no more. Monique and Scott wanted to fight Corey, but back down when Corey bucked up. I don't even know who those people are. That's when Beyonce did her Lemonade medley. Yeah, because they talked to their mother crazy, especially Khloe. Khloe used to talk to their mama. Khloe was nasty. But I understand why Khloe was nasty, because Khloe was the black sheep. Like, she was the black sheep. She was the one that everybody said, you don't look like them. That must not be your daddy. All that stuff. Thank you, Therese. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry. Thank you, Therese. Mwah. Courtney's kids are horrid. Oh, wow. Corey is Chris's boyfriend. Yeah, but who was Monique? Who was Monique? I know Corey is Chris's boyfriend, but who was Monique? I did. Oh, hey, I got it right. Hey, yes. All right, now let's get into this. Let's get it down. I just had to bring that up because when I saw that, I said she kept putting up her middle finger in the Christmas picture. She would have had no finger. I mean, she would have had no finger. Oh. Got you. So John. All right. Not Chloe's dead. That's her clone child. Blue Ivy is going to cause way more trouble. She seems like she's being exposed to grown folks' world a lot and dressing a little grown. I don't know about that. I don't know. But listen, I think all of them are going to cause problems. Honestly, if you want to know the truth of the matter, I think all of them are. You give kids too much. I don't care how much you have. If you give kids too much, it's a problem. It's a problem. Anyway, don't give me. Listen, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody's child. So let me shut up. Y'all told me the other day that the kids are off limits. So let me shut up. Let me shut up before I go down that road. Let me shut up. All right. So earlier today, I was at work minding my business, trying to do my job, and we found out that there was some racist, problematic tweets coming from the Bravo world once again. So I'm gonna start with Sergio because we don't really care who Sergio is anyway. Sergio is the husband to Caroline S. over to the Real Housewives of Dubai. He is he is her young tenderoni who was really supposed to just be a booty call who ended up being her husband child. And she said that. I didn't make that up. She said that herself. What we found out is that some of his old tweets have resurfaced. And one of his tweets, it's hashtag Trump for president with the American flag. Or Trump president, American flag. Maybe it's not Trump for president. Maybe it's Trump president. But I think he meant Trump for president. Anyway. Now, my thing is this. Yes, congratulations to Yana for being... Yana's in the room. Congratulations, Yana. I saw your tweet today about you being in remission. Mwah! Congratulations, and a big, big, big congratulations to you. You know I love you, and I love your story, baby. So, shouts out to you. I heard Lisa Ray's comments, and I'm letting it go. I'm not. So, first of all, sir, you are not from the United States. You do not live in the United States. You have no interest in what is going on here in the United States. Why do you feel the need to be tweeting about what we're doing over here with our president? That's number one. Second of all, and I know that this probably isn't a nice thing to say, and some of y'all might look at me side-eye when I say this, but I'm going to say it. I side-eye people who voted for Trump. I'm just do. It make me think a little different about you. When you out here talking about some Trump, hashtag Trump for president or Trump president, I got to give you a little side-eye because, first of all, I got to give you a side-eye because I'm like, nobody even asked you, sir. So for you to be going out of your way to include yourself in a conversation that did not include you makes me feel like you trying to say something. Because why are you in this, sir? I don't know what country you are from, Sergio, but I promise you that I have never tweeted about who was running for any office in the country where you are from. I promise you I've never done that. I promise you I've never done that. So I had to give you a side eye because, again, I just got to give you the side eye on that. I do. I'm just be real. I'm gonna give you a side eye on that. But then there was another tweet where he said, all the niggas in my circle, this is where it's at. And then it was like a hashtag, the name of some club. So Sergio is a former European soccer player. So I feel like it was probably some sort of paid advertisement, some sort of, he was getting paid for this particular club. But my question is, why are you... I'm not going to debate I'm not going to debate the whole, well, black people. I'm not doing that. What I am going to say is this. Just like I got to side eye you tweeting about Trump, I have to side eye somebody who feels like they couldn't have said that exact same thing without using a racial slur. You could have said that exact same tweet and said, all the boys in my circle, all the dudes in my circle, all the friends in my circle, all my guy friends in my circle know this is where it's at. Why did you feel the need to use a racial slur? Because, again, I have to say, I can't think of any other racial slur that you could have inserted in that sentence that anybody would have been okay with. You couldn't have put the F word in that circle. I don't want to say the words, but just insert any other racial slur. Why is that necessary? And somebody under one of my comments said, well, maybe he's allowed to talk like that amongst his friends. First of all, I have a problem with that, but I'm not going to go there. I have a problem with that being with people who allow non-people of color to use that word in their circle, but that ain't my business. I mean, it is my business, but it ain't my business. But my problem is this: even if you hang around with people who allow you to say it, you're not stupid. You're not an idiot. You know that that's not the norm. You know that that is the exception and not the rule. You know that you can't use it in a tweet to the world Even if y'all talk to each other like that behind closed doors and they let you talk like that to them and they let you use that word amongst yourselves, you know you can't be tweeting it. You know that's not acceptable. Right. You could say all the fellas in my circle, all the guys in my circle, all the boys in my circle, but all the niggas in my circle, sir. Now, of course, the tweets have been deleted, but y'all know the internet doesn't go anywhere. Y'all know the internet don't go anywhere. I bet my last dollar this circle doesn't look like us, and he knows better. Don't let the white. Oh, I know he knows better. Listen, let me tell you something. The word nigga is a slur everywhere. It's not a United States slur. If you are in Europe, it is a slur. They got other words too, but everybody in Europe is very familiar with the fact that the word nigga is a slur. Like that's not a well in my country. No. In your country it's the same. In your country it's the same. I already told you I'm used to people talking like that. I heard a bunch of Filipinos call each other, but I don't. That's I. I ain't never heard Filipinos. Yeah, I ain't never heard no mess like that. I mean, I believe you, but that's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. The candle of the day, y'all, is buttery popcorn. Oh, my candles came today too. I gotta count them because I don't think either they sent them in 2 different boxes and I only got 1 box because it's sad. Oh no, you know what? It might be in that 1 box. It might be in that 1 box. I gotta check. I haven't even opened up the box. I haven't even opened up the box yet. I'm not playing with Bath and Body Works and all my damn candles. I did not order 18 candles. I did have 18 candles in my cart, but I edited myself down. I did not buy 18 candles. I'm not that crazy. I did not buy 18 candles. I did edit myself. I did have 18 candles in the basket though. So that's what happened with Sergio. But now let's get on Miss Diana. And let me say this. If you've been watching my reviews for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, y'all already know I'm not feeling Diana. I'm not feeling Diana because I don't like this whole storyline she's trying to put out there. Like, I'm too rich to do regular people things. Yet, are the candles gift for other people? They mine. Sorry, they mine. No, they are mine. I did send out some candles for Mother's Day. Some people want some Mother's Day candles from me. Matter of fact, I need to check to see if everybody got their candle because I haven't heard. I gotta make sure everybody got their candles. So I don't know. I know that they had the sale going. I think the sale might still be going because I saw an ad on Instagram either yesterday or the day before yesterday, and they still had the clearance, so it might still be going on through this weekend. Yes, I am. I'm a candle fanatic. I love candles. I absolutely love candles. So Diana, like I said, I don't like this whole I'm an immigrant. I fled my country. It was war torn. I was cleaning toilets. I did what I had to do to make money. Now it's I don't go into stores. I don't know how to buy off the rack. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to do that. Girl, what? You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Now, what you can say is, it's been so long since I've been in the store, I forgot how to buy off the rack. All right, I'll let you have that. I mean, because you've been rich for a long time and you rich. Okay, so maybe, and I get it. The designers come to you at this point. They send the stuff to your house. You pick what you like. You send the rest back. That's how rich people do it. First of all, the second reason why I ain't crazy about Diana is because I don't like the way that they are kissing her ass as if they don't have their own money. I could see if this was the Real Housewives of Potomac, where most of them don't have real money. Like Karen is living good, but even she had her issues with the whole tax thing, whatever. But Giselle is comfortable we know Robin ain't got no money. Candace got her mama's money. Like, they don't. So if somebody like a Diana came into their circle that's flying them on private jets and is talking about, Fendi designing their penthouse, I could see those girls losing their mind a little bit, going, oh my gosh. I could even see the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Because again, they got money, they comfortable, but they don't have that kind of money, right? So I could see, I ain't checked everybody's net worth. I'm just saying, I'm just using general statements, y'all. But let's not, those Beverly Hills girls are fawning over her as if they've never flew on a private jet before. Sutton got her own jet. Did y'all forget that Sutton has a jet? That Sutton used her private jet to fly y'all to New York to see Erica on Chicago right before the Panorama? Why are we acting like we don't? Hell, before Erica's husband lost all his money, Erica had 2 private jets. They had a domestic one and they had an international one. Like, they fly private all the time. Why are they acting like, oh my gosh, private jet? What? I was like, and they are really kissing her ass as if she the first rich woman they've ever met. I'm sorry, Kathy Hilton, excuse me, hello? Like, Kylan, again, it might be built on, it might be built on whatever it's built on, but Kylan net worth is nothing to sneeze at. Lisa Vanderpump had money. Like, let's not act like these people, like, you haven't been around money. So I didn't understand that now, Erica, I understand. Erica, you kissing her ass because you're trying to get back to where you want to be. So Erica, okay, I'm going to let you have it, child. But all of that, and the way they are just kissing her ass. So anyway, I just don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, yesterday on Wednesday night's episode, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I saw it myself. On Wednesday night's episode, one of her confessionals, she looked horrible. Her face looked bloated. It was pink, as if she had just had some sort of like a facial or a chemical peel or something like that. Her face was pink, The hair was horrible. I don't know if that was a wig or if that's her real hair. It looked like something, what? It was very reminiscent. I should have found a picture so I could show it to y'all. It was very reminiscent of how Crystal used to wear her hair on Dynasty. Remember how Crystal had like the little bob, and she had like the little thing that used to come out? Like, it was horrible. Her hair looked horrible. Her face looked horrible. Her makeup looked horrible. And I remember looking at it going, why would she allow them to do this to her? Like, you should have seen that and said, oh no, y'all got to come back another day and do my confessionals, because clearly something was wrong. Like I said, I don't know if she had a facial or chemical peel or something, but she looked horrible and her face was bloated. She looked bad. So there was a meme floating around, because I know how the internet do. It was a meme floating around of that picture and then a picture of her, a while ago. And of course you can see that she's had plastic surgery and all kinds of stuff. And the comment was something like, it's hard to believe this is the same person. Well, a newer content creator, she was barely a content creator. Like, she was, she's Philly Diva. She's in a lot of chats and comments and stuff like that. She supports a lot of channels, and she had just started her channel. She only had like six subscribers on Instagram. She retweeted it, and then she put a comment under there to the effect of, just the same woman who 1 minute, was from war-torn Czech Republic, and now doesn't know how to go into a store and shop off the rack. Something to that effect. So Diana responded. Now, I found it very interesting that Diana would respond to her because, again, she's not one of the bigger content creators. So I'm thinking to myself, you just bypass everybody else that is doing the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and you go to this young lady. But okay. So you read through that. So she posted this picture. These pictures are 20 years apart. And in that younger picture, I was talking about the atrocities of war crimes and how I was sponsoring with my own money a war crime tribunal to try to bring these people to justice in my country. Girl, don't nobody care. Then she tweeted again and said, it must suck to be a Black content creator. What? It must suck to be a black content creator. Ma'am, what? So she said that Crystal, you know, the color people police down to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, called her first thing in the morning and was like, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, excuse me. What the hell is this? And so she immediately, and I'm sure Bravo was, so she immediately sends out her, her apology press release. And her explanation was that she meant black as in dark, as in shady, like the type of, because of the type of humor that she was putting out there. I find it funny how people always have a language barrier when they say some shit they ain't supposed to say. First of all, why did you feel the need to respond to her at all? Because, I mean, a million people, I mean, and it's no disrespect to Philly Diva at all. No disrespect to Philly Diva at all. But why you bypass everybody else to respond to her? Like, girl, everybody been talking about you. That's number one. Number two, when you did respond, again, like I said before about Sergio, even if, which I'm not, y'all, don't yell at me because I'm not saying that this is what I believe. Even if that's what you were really trying to say, why use color? Why use color? Again, there's a way you say things without having to use color. Child. First of all, I don't even think that what she said was that dark for you to even be like, oh, it must suck to be a dark creator. Like, even if I take what you said, I don't even feel like what you said was that serious. I mean, what Philly Diva, what she said wasn't that serious. Because let's be clear, everybody done said that. I mean, I ain't gonna say everybody, but mostly everybody who review and watch the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has made that same observation. Like, girl, how you gonna be too rich to do everyday things on one hand, but on the other hand, but then on the other hand, you you came from this horrible background and was scrubbing toilets. Like, girl, a dark creator, what kind of comeback is that? She meant to say that racist, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't even make no sense. Like, even if I go down your road of logic, and it still don't make no sense. She's a whole racist. How many times is this that she said something like that? Well, here's what I believe. As of when I went, well, I can say as of when I went live, as of the last time I was on the internet, because y'all know I go live, but stuff be happening, child. Now, little baby, if it's something new popping up, little baby probably know. I don't know if anything else has come out as of yet, but I anticipate it will. I believe more will come out because, see, stuff like this, once the avalanche, once the dam breaks, y'all know how this goes. Y'all have seen this a million times before. Somebody gonna say something. It's gonna be a mate of hers, a former friend or acquaintance is gonna say, well, she made these comments, or she said that, or she did this. Same thing with Sergio. If those two tweets were out there, I'm sure that Sergio tweeted more. I doubt that he only put those two tweets and that's it, child. Because if he felt the need to get onto the Twitter machine and tweet about our elections, I'm sure he had more to say, child. But it's going to be a matter of they were able to delete them before anybody could get to them, okay? But yeah, because Philly Diva said that she had her blocked. That Diana had blocked her, but I think she said she unblocked her now. When she was on Kempire, she said that Diana has unblocked her now, but that she did have her blocked. I said, y'all ain't gonna be my thing is this. Y'all just don't know. Like Nene is somewhere giggling. Okay. Nene is somewhere giggling. What kind of vetting process are y'all using, Bravo? Because I feel like, especially with Diana, y'all probably didn't vet Diana at all. Y'all was so happy that somebody with her kind of money and her kind of stature would come on this show. Y'all just didn't know what to do with yourself. Same thing with Kathy Hilton. Y'all was so happy y'all got Kathy Hilton on the show. Y'all didn't know what to do with yourself. And I'm be honest, because y'all know I try not to backpedal and pussy pop, okay? I loved Kathy Hilton. Y'all know I did. I thought she was hilarious and I loved her on the show. But if Kathy Hilton running around calling people out their name and using racial slurs, this is where we part ways. Like, I can like somebody until I know better. When you know better, you do better. Shoot, I know better now. I'm gonna do better. So I did enjoy Kathy Hilton. I thought Kathy Hilton was a hoot. I thought she was absolutely hilarious, and I thought she was a hoot. I thought she was a whatever. But if she running around calling people out their name and using racial slurs, well, I don't have no more use for her. I don't have no more use for her. Just like y'all know, I used to love Erica Jane, and I didn't even stop liking Erica Jane because of what happened. I stopped really fucking with Erica Jane because of how she handled it. And I can't imagine going through what she went through. Like, I can't imagine living the lifestyle she was living and then one day literally it just being gone. But there still was a way to handle it, and I don't like how she handled it. Right, when Kim was talking about all the black women was attacking her child. They absolutely are giving Nene all the ammunition she needs. Now, again, at the end of the day, she still has to prove how it affected her in her work. But child, you giving them examples on top of examples on top of examples. We had the whole Jenny Wynn situation. She had a whole Facebook page of shit out there. How did nobody find that? It wasn't like it was under a secret account. It wasn't like, girl, how did nobody find her whole Facebook page full of racist shit? Child. I said 2 in 1 day? 2 in 1 day, girl? So we'll see. But yeah, that's what had happened down to the Bravo. A hostile environment has been recorded for entertainment for 14 years now. Child. Yes, Kathy was playing the game and got caught up drunk at the nightclub, and the true Kathy came out. Yeah, and again, that's probably how she talked in her private life. That's probably the kind of language she uses. Because here's the thing. I'm a firm believer, and I tell people this. You got to work off. Well, hallelujah, getting off work early on a Friday. Here you go. Y'all know I say this all the time, and I'm a firm believer, and I know everybody don't agree with me, and that's fine, because y'all know I love y'all anyway. But I believe a drunk man's words are a sober man's thoughts. So if you got drunk enough to say it, you was thinking it. When you sober, you think it, you just know better than for you to let it come out your damn mouth. So if she got drunk and she was calling people, homophobic slurs and racial slurs, guess what? When you sober, you be thinking it. Because it rolls off your tongue too easily. Blah, 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 blah. It rolls off too easily if you get drunk, and now all of a sudden people are a bunch of you-know-whats and you-know-whats. Oh, well, you felt that way about me to begin with. If me and you cool, we friends and everything is everything, and we get into an argument, and the first thing you do is go for the gutter, and now I'm all kinds of hoes, and I'm all kinds of this, and I'm all kinds of that. Oh, but that's how you really felt about me. That's how I look at it. Because look, I can argue with you and we can disagree, and we might even yell at each other, and we may even call each other some names. But there's certain things that you go there, I'm looking at you like, oh, that's how you already felt. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's how you felt about me. I get into an argument with somebody and they call me, you fat bitch. Okay, I'll be a fat bitch. I could come back from that. You know what I'm saying? But if you start making personal digs at me about stuff, that's how you felt about me. They just hope we would. The network knew about the past comments and posts. They just hope we wouldn't catch it. Yeah, that's what they did. Paris and Conrad Hilton did it too. They learned from their parents. Yep. The book really goes into how they were raising, foreshadows a lot of controversy we are hearing about now. Apparently, they use slurs freely at the dinner table. I believe it. Listen, I believe it. I'm not making no excuses for it. I believe it. But I will say this, and I'm not making no excuses, but I'm just telling you and I've said this to y'all before. I know that in the privacy of my family home, amongst my family members, we've said some things that could probably be seen as problematic outside of the home. I would be a liar to sit here and say that ain't no comments ever been made around my kitchen table. I mean, my family table, whether it be my extended family, like my cousins and us, or in my immediate family, that could be seen as problematic. So I ain't gonna sit here and say that stuff don't get said at the dinner table, because we got kitchen table talk, and kitchen table talk isn't always appropriate, and it ain't always PC. But again, when it extends outside, I told you how my daddy be saying stuff sometimes. I be like, Daddy, you can't say that. And he be like, why? I be like, Daddy, you that's just not acceptable anymore. You can't talk like that. But he grew up at a time where that was how people talk. So I'm not going to call everybody. I'm just going to say you got to do better. And y'all know I love my daddy to death. But my daddy has said some stuff. I was like for example, sometimes, and I remember my daddy grew up in the time of the Vietnam, and he will use slurs that they use against the Vietnamese. He has used those, and I'm like, Daddy, you can't say that. Let us be looking at a war movie. Let us be looking at a war movie. I'm just telling the truth now. Y'all don't Paris and Barron have multiple videos using the F and N word. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And make it make sense. I'm not defending it. I'm not saying that they should. I'm saying it's wrong. I'm saying it's wrong. Right? I'm especially Paris and Barron. Like, I'm not giving y'all no. It's wrong. I'm just saying that you know better. You know what to say when you're in the privacy versus what you say in public. You know what's acceptable or what's not. That goes back to what I was saying earlier about Sergio talking about all the niggas in my circle. Sir, what? Like, there's no universe where that's acceptable. You know that's not acceptable. Bravo can't keep sitting by constant casting these types of people and claiming they're clueless and never take action. Child. You're right. My great uncle was quick to call an Asian person. Child, that Oriental get me every time. I'd be like, Daddy, you can't say Oriental. Why? I said, because they're not Orientals. That's a rug. You can't call them Oriental. Just say it. Mr. Really be like, what I say, girl, listen. And even my mama be like, you can't say that. You can't say that, Daddy. You know? And I'm laughing because it's funny the way my father be saying it. I'm not laughing because it's funny that he uses words that he shouldn't use, but your neighbor still says it. Yeah, I mean, you know. Nene told y'all. Listen, y'all ain't never heard me say that Bravo ain't problematic. Y'all ain't never heard me say that. Y'all have heard me have issue with some of the things that Nene has done. My mom calls him that too. She was born in 1950. Yeah, I mean, my dad is in his 70s. So, you know what I'm saying? My dad is in his 70s, you know, so I have older people in my family. They stuck in their ways. They see nothing wrong with it, honestly. Yeah. I know, see, Mims, now you trolling. Talking about something, I'm never problematic. You are trolling. I've called many Indians the C word before I realized it was a slur. I didn't listen, and some things I don't know is a slur because I didn't know that spaz was the word you couldn't use until the people got mad at Lizzo for putting it in her song. And I'm an educator, and I didn't know that was a word that you could. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was inappropriate word to use. I didn't know spaz was a bad word. So listen, we all learning. Now again, I'm not listen, we done went left here. I'm not talking about the people we talking about down to the Bravo. I ain't talking about them. I'm just saying us. We talking about something else. I'm talking about us. Right, because here comes Jonathan. Jonathan gonna drop down in a minute. We get to talking about Nene. It's like he got an alert on his phone, child. When we get to talk about Nene, Jonathan be like, what was said? He'd be like, what was said? Yeah, they got on Lizzo because she put the word spaz in her song, and they said it. So I don't listen. You want to talk about Nene? What you want to say about Nene, boo? Is there a list? A list of what? Yes, the book was saying that Kathy was messing with one of the Jackson 5 brothers, and Big Kathy didn't want her with any black, so she cut it off. Well, remember she said that she was really close to Michael, so maybe that's how she got close to Michael Jackson, because she was dating one of the people. Why is it inappropriate? I didn't know it was inappropriate, and I still don't think it's inappropriate, but I can't tell nobody how to feel. But what they're saying is spaz out is a derogatory term to use that has been used to describe people who have certain mental health conditions or something, like they spazzed out. But I don't listen, I feel like they was reaching for that one. In my opinion, I feel like that was a reach. Some things are clear and some things that's a reach. But you know, the soccer world is very racist. And that's the thing. And that's the other part. Let me say this. The soccer world is very racist. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? The black soccer players, they throw bananas at them. They call them, they make ape noises. They call them niggas. Like, the soccer world is very, very racist. So it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. I think it's a reach too, but listen, I can't tell nobody how to feel, child. Yes, I work for a nonprofit with individuals with intellectual development delays, and I never heard that term used for that community. I've never heard it either. I've always heard spaz used the way she used it in her song about people spazzing out. It's probably not even from someone who suffers from that condition, child. Use spaz different than the people who are preaching about. It's always something. And that's what I'm saying, like, I don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole of people, everything being a problem now. I don't even want to go there, but I'm with Lisa Wu. If Kim was such an issue, why did Nene continue to shop a spinoff show with Kim? Make it make sense. Listen, y'all know how I feel about the Nene thing. I mean, for the people who are new, maybe you don't know how I feel. So let me tell you. I feel like Nene made her bed and now she's laying in it. This whole thing with her trying to put so much on Kim, I ain't saying Kim not problematic, because we know Kim is problematic. But what I am going to say is Kim is the person that you constantly, try to align yourself with. Kim is the one that when they asked you who you wanted back, that who they should bring back, it was Kim. When you did appearances, it was Kim. Like you said, you wanted a spinoff with Kim. You ain't never called Lisa Wu's name. You ain't never called Deshaun's name. So my thing is, regardless of whether you think it was going to make good TV or whatever, if this woman treated you so badly and this woman was so disrespectful to you and this woman was so racist towards you, why is she the one that you want to work with? I agree, Tracy. I agree with you 100%. We keep moving the goalposts. I just said that really being the message before this one about Sergio and soccer culture. Oh, you did? Okay. Thank you, Lauren. I missed it, baby. I missed it. I'm with you on the Nene thing. She was ready to back up to that network only 6 months ago. So why they're only racist when it's convenient for her? Well, last week I think it was last week, she did a live last week. And in her live, she was wishing Andy a happy birthday, talking about, now, Andy, man, you need to go ahead and get past this little what'd she say? This little tiff. Y'all know she said, Andy, we need to get past this little tiff. And she started laughing. And I'm thinking, girl, what? Like, even if you playing, it ain't nothing to play about. Girl, Nene, go sit down somewhere. Like telling the job you being sexually assaulted and they do nothing but promote. And her issue was with Bravo, not Kim, to say, like, telling the job you're being sexually assaulted, and they do nothing but promote. And granted, she's doing it because she's mad. But look up a hostile environment. No, I get that part. I understand that her lawsuit is against Bravo, but in her lawsuit, she talked about all the racist things that Kim did to her. And what I'm saying is, if Kim is your example of why Bravo was a racist network, why did you constantly want to work with Kim? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Why did you constantly want to work with her? If there's a bully on my job, I'm just going to take the race out of it and just turn it. If there's a bully on my job, I'm not going to volunteer to always work with that person. If they're the person that's bullying me, if they're the person that's creating a hostile work environment for me, why am I volunteering to be on a team with them? Why am I volunteering to make cupcakes for the potluck with them? Why am I volunteering to decorate with them? Why am I volunteering to work on this committee with them? Why would I do that if this is the person that's making my life hell at the job? That's what I'm saying. Nene also said Kenya was good for the show when they have been infused. Working with people is not always an endorsement of all their behavior. I'm not saying it's an endorsement. What I'm saying though is, why would I volunteer being good for TV versus you being racist towards me, you using racial slurs around me? Those are two different things. I'm sorry. For me, it's two different things. That's two different things. Yes, Kenya is good for TV, even though I'm not crazy about Kenya. I'm not a Kenya fan, but Kenya absolutely is good for TV. Oh shit, it's 9 o'clock. Oh, it's 9 o'clock, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go, y'all. Gotta go. But that's all I'm saying. It's like, to me, there's a difference. Not getting along with somebody's personality type and thinking someone is a whole race is still, yeah, that's two different things. That's two different things. She made a problem with Bravo accepting the behavior. Kim is the Achilles heel in Nene's lawsuit. Without her, Nene has more validity. I think she has more validity too, taking her out of the. I think she does too. I think it's a mosquito in here, y'all. Something just bit me. All right, y'all gotta go because I gotta get on a conference call at 9 o'clock. I lost track of time. I'm sorry, y'all. That's not true. What's not true, Teresa? I'm gonna let you finish, babe. I'm gonna let you finish your point, Teresa. What's not true, babe? The whole has created a bad environment. No, you're fine. I normally wind down. I just lost track of time, and I gotta get on a call that they done already started. I gotta get on it, but the whole show created a hostile environment. Okay, well, Teresa, baby, I promise you, we'll talk about this again. I'm gonna let you finish your point because I do have to go. But the next time I see you in the chat, you drop down. Next time you make it to a live, you drop down and remind me, and we'll finish this up because I don't want to. I hate leaving off and not finishing the conversation, but we'll finish it up. We'll finish it up because you're making some points. You're making some points, and I'm gonna finish it up. All right. If y'all haven't hit the like button, hit it on your way out, please. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Talk to y'all later. Peace.